This is Tailgate Talk, presented by Tarpon Blue. In this series, we're going to show you everything Texas and its surrounding southern states has to offer from our very own tailgate. We'll take you from life on the farm and the ranch to the big city lights. This is Tailgate Talk. Come along for the ride.
Hi, I'm Katie Abrameit, and welcome to this week's episode of Tailgate Talk. Today, we're in beautiful Downtown Seguin with Erica Saucedo, the manager of the Mosheim Mansion, and she's going to tell us about their journey to get the mansion restored and back to its glory, and how you can enjoy it yourself.
Yeah, thank you for coming.
Yes,
and having
I'm very
the
excited to be here.
Thank you. So my mother purchased the mansion in April of 2021 after a really devastating fire had happened. And my grandparents immigrated to Seguin a long time ago, have always loved the community. And so it was always a dream of my mother's to invest in the community, to make sure that people know that Seguin is a special place to be. So she purchased the mansion in 2021. And then we took 2 years to renovate it. We have construction background, so we got lucky in that way. It really helped with offsetting costs, but it was a huge undertaking.
I can imagine.
There was a lot of water damage, fire damage, but we're really excited. We opened our doors in January of 2024, so it just opened.
You have done a beautiful job, and we'll get to show everybody some of the very unique things that you've kept and some of the things that you've brought in and the touch that you've given it. And I think that it's really beautiful. It was always kind of like painful to be driving down Austin Street and see this building sitting empty. So I'm very glad as a resident of Seguin that y'all did something with it.
Thank you.
So what is y'all's primary goal for the building and the business that y'all have established?
Yeah, our primary goal is to open for private events.
Okay.
Weddings specifically is what we are dreaming about and really catering to, but we're open for all types of events: bridal showers, baby showers, any showers, corporate events, bringing the community in if they have meetings, corporate meetings or nonprofit meetings, things like that.
Okay.
Really focusing on private events, but because we have our suites and accommodations upstairs, the vision is if people are coming from around surrounding cities to Seguin, there's accommodations available, and if people are having a wedding, guests want to stay a little bit longer, we want the home to be accessible for as long as people need it to be.
Okay.
So that's kind of the larger vision.
All right, that
Yeah.
sounds really great. So let's just clarify for everybody, you do have like the ballroom area down here and several parlors, and then you have guest accommodations upstairs. So it's kind of like a one-stop shop.
Yes, that's the vision. So
Okay.
right now, capacity can hold 150 guests for the event, and then we have accommodations for 12 guests if they'd like to stay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's really great. Do you know a little bit of history about the building?
I know it was built in 1898 by the Mosheim family. There have been a lot of owners in terms of what it's been used for in the past: bed and breakfast, a pet rescue center, a a headstone.
A monument.
Yes,
business,
monument
yeah.
business. So there's been a lot of changeover, and I haven't tracked it that well, but I know there's talk about it being haunted. I haven't found any hauntings
That was
yet.
going to be my next question, as if you've experienced any haunting.
I haven't. I do have a cousin who works across the street at the coffee shop, and she has seen some things, and she's sort of started some gossip about it, but I'm not sure. It's actually haunted.
Maybe if one of our viewers comes to stay, they'll let us know.
That'd be great. Or not, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, would you mind giving us a little bit of a tour and showing us around a little bit?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Okay, great. Let's
for
go take a look.
Awesome. So here is our full service kitchen behind us, and we have this awesome brand new countertop which gives this buffet style opportunity for catering, and it flows directly into the ballroom which seats 70 people. The ballroom has been redesigned to give this fresh, new, kind of more modern look. So as we go through the tour, I'm going to kind of take us back in time. So we're going to start here. This addition was created in the 70s, and it gives a lot of access for more people. And then as we go upstairs and around to the suites, we're going to go back in time into more Victorian style design and some original finishes to the original house.
Okay. And I know you'll have a separate bar area too. Do you want to talk a little bit about the bar area?
Yeah, we have a bar and a green room right next to each other, straight from the ballroom. So we have a couple of alcohol vendors people can partner with, whether they want just the bartending service or the full package, alcohol, bartending, everything comes from out of the bar, which is kind of nice. It gets people to flow through the house nicely. And then a green room just adjacent to it, which is just a little more, I don't know, like quiet, dark, a little more private if you want to have like a card game or something kind of fun like that in that space.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Where are we going to go next?
Let's head upstairs. I'll
Okay.
show you around the suites, and then we'll continue on into the old part of the house.
Okay, perfect. Will you tell us a little bit about what this room's used for and the history of it?
Definitely. This is one of our ready rooms, and so we really catered this space to allow for photographers, the court of the wedding to be in the space getting ready. And we love that this wall here is original to the house. So this would have been an exterior wall to the original home, and we brought in inside of the window area, we kind of boxed it out and painted it so that you can hang up some of your wedding decor here and just have these really cool vintage style photos if that speaks to you. But then we also have multiple vanity mirrors so people can get ready all at the same time.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
It's really beautiful. And so there's 6 rooms up here total, or how many rooms? I didn't.
There are 6 total rooms. There's 5 upstairs, and then the downstairs room, because we have an ADA ramp and an ADA accessible bathrooms, we wanted to have a downstairs room that could be converted ADA accessible room in case any of the guests need that. Yeah.
That's really cool. All
Yeah.
right. Well, thank you for showing us this room.
Yeah, let's go check out some more. So one thing that I love about the Mosheim that I think makes it really, really special is that we have this wraparound veranda. So when guests are here, they can come out and see like the best that Seguin has to offer. You see right onto the main street, and then you come in here and there's all of this original hardwood that has been furnished and taken care of. So I think that's something that makes the space really special.
I think it's really beautiful. This staircase, y'all have 2 great staircases, but this one is a little bit, it's more Victorian style, I feel like, than the other one. Maybe it's a little bit darker wood, and it's got the embellishments on the wood as well.
Definitely.
And it's beautiful. What about, this is something I've been meaning to ask you as we've walked from room to room. I've noticed there's a lot of stained glass. Do you know if those are original to the house as well?
I'm not sure. That's a great question.
I just wasn't sure.
Yeah, some of them probably are. I know we have brought some in as well. And then we have a really large stained glass window that we're going to install here on the 2nd level next to the suites that was in my grandparents' house. So
that's really special.
Yeah, we're hoping to preserve that and put it up there. It's hard to move around, so it's taking a little bit of engineering, but I'm going to check that out to see which ones are original.
Just a curious question.
Something that is original to the house are these windows, and I can show you how the hardware works, but they're really special and interesting.
They're like the dormer windows.
Yeah, that swing up and you kind of squeeze it and push them up. So when we got here, not all of them were opening, and we had to kind of figure out how to do that, but now they're all functional.
Well, that's really great. I'm glad you took the time to restore that.
Totally.
All right, well, let's go downstairs and see what else we can find.
Okay, great.
Well, we're back downstairs, and this is also the original part of the house, correct?
That's right. And this is our last section of the home. We have 3 parlor areas that all attach to each other through pocket doors. Mm-hmm. The first room, like I mentioned, is that ADA accessible conversion space. And then we have a dining room and a second dining room. So you can, as we rent to people, we like to bring people in. What's your vision for your event? We've got parlors, we've got ballrooms. The tables can all move around. The shapes of the tables can switch up, but it is nice to have these sort of more formal areas if you want that experience here.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. And the fireplaces in these rooms are also very unique. I noticed that one's like jade.
Yes. We have this like gorgeous jade fireplace, some pinks, and then all of the rooms sort of feature a different chandelier that we've sourced. So that's also a special thing that I really like to share.
It's really beautiful. And then this would be the original parlor to the home, like the entryway to the home.
Exactly. This is the original door to the home, original entryway. And then we left some of the original wall exposed. So you can see in the Victorian era how they would install the wall as opposed to sheetrock. They have multiple plats.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I think that y'all have done just a really gorgeous job with this.
Thank you.
And I'm glad that y'all decided to bring your talents to Seguin to do this. To
Thanks so much. We're really lucky to be here in Seguin and to be able to be a part of the community. And like I said, the vision really is bring people here, get people to be in this main street area to experience not just the Mosheim, but everything, all the businesses around town.
Well, I think that you're doing a great job of that. Where can people find you on the internet?
Thank you. We have a website, www.themosheim.com.
Okay.
And then we're also on Instagram and Facebook, the Mosheim Mansion, all 3 words, all put together, no spaces.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, great. So if you're looking for an event venue in Seguin and you think this is going to work for you, you should definitely contact Erica and her family. I'm sure they'd be glad to help you. And we'll see you guys next time on Tailgate Talk.
Thanks for tuning in today, and thank you to our guests for sharing their story. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll see you next time on Tailgate Talk.